Miss Rogers, my daughter tells me you're a complete imbecile. It's been a day. Could you tell me why she has that opinion? She said you called her Gabriella during your first attendance call-out. I was just reading her name. Are you stupid? Can you not read? I mean, what teacher can't pronounce Gabriella? I can pronounce it. I just didn't know her name was pronounced that way. How could you not? Do you not have a degree or something? Her name doesn't have an I in it, and that's why I read Gabriella, and I haven't called her that since she corrected me. I'm really sorry. What are you talking about? Of course her name has an I in it. Not in our records. You're such an idiot. Just give me that. Hold on. One moment, please. How did I never notice that? Guess I should have paid more attention to that birth certificate, huh? Sorry. I don't get paid enough.
I don't know, a little small, little funny Zuko theory.
Yes, please.
This is not mine. I saw it. The idea is that Zuko doesn't actually know any of their names except for Katara's. And that's why when he shows up, he's like, "Hey, Zuko here." And the idea was that he was introducing himself so that they would also.
So they actually know.
And they didn't introduce themselves, and that's why
because he's just been chasing them
this
whole time.
It's my mission to help the Avatar. Like, he doesn't ever use Aang's name.
Right.
And even when he
didn't know Aang's name.
Even when he accidentally burns Toph's feet, he's like, "Hey, you come back."
God.
Like, he doesn't actually know their names.
I like that little wrinkle.
Mrs. Bench's fidget toys again because she sent me more. I'm so excited. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we're gonna start with the banana. Why does this look so real? This is gonna be a fabulous prank on Avery. We'll rate this when we see how good we get them. Guys, I told Miss Bench someone popped my orange dough ball and she sent me 2 more. I love this woman. I'll be honest, from my last haul, the dough ball is the one I consistently cannot put down. 1,000,000,000 out of 10. If you have ADHD like me, dough ball. Oh my goodness! The blue cat she gave me last time has a friend. I feel like we should name them. Should we name them? Class pets. Cats galore. Infinity out of 10. What should we name our class pets? A bike chain. These are cool. I'm just more of a squish person myself. 8 out of 10. This tango is the prettiest shade of pink. I swear Miss Bench sees my soul. We'll start with this in part 2. Connor? Miss Rogers, I can't find my class anywhere. Like, my teacher said I could go to the bathroom, and I came back, and they're just gone. I have so much to do today. Okay, let's go find them. Do you think maybe they could be in there? Oh, I found you guys! Connor, where have you been? Have you been skipping or something? Well, you said I could go to the bathroom. That was 20 minutes ago. Hey. Oh, Miss Rogers. Did you tell Connor that you were going to be leaving the classroom? Well, I assumed he'd be back before we left. But he wasn't. So instead of being able to just come meet you up here, he had to go searching for you. Like, it makes sense that it took him a little longer, you know? He missed out on valuable class time. Then maybe you should make sure the kids know where to find you. I mean, they're not mind readers. Like, if you forgot, you forgot. You know what happens. We're human. But don't gaslight him into thinking he did something wrong when you forgot. Miss Rogers, I've caught you red-handed, you homewrecker! What? You called my husband while he was at work yesterday. What, do you think I don't check his call logs each night or something? Kyle had an allergic reaction yesterday. I mean, thank goodness it was mild, but I tried calling you twice before I moved on to your husband's contact information. That's a nice story. It's even the same story my husband spun. Because that's what happened, and is the only time I've ever communicated with your husband. Well, I'm not comfortable with it, okay? There is no reason for you to ever contact my husband. What if Kyle has another emergency and you don't answer? Like, that's likely. Stop trying to use my child as an excuse for your affair. I don't get paid enough. I have had enough! Is everything okay? I can hear you yelling from next door. I've reached my limit with these kids. Jessica's body language is so passive-aggressive. How is body language passive-aggressive? And now you have an attitude too. Well, at least there's another adult to witness it. I was literally just helping Kyle because he asked you a question and you refused to help him. He asked a stupid question about something we just went over. Well, he clearly didn't get it. He just wasn't paying attention. Well, whether Kyle was paying attention or not, if he wants to learn the material, I don't see why you wouldn't answer his question. He should have listened better the first time. I mean, whose side are you on anyways? Why did you choose this career? Hey, Smith, I heard Kyle bumped himself up to a B. That's great. Oh, yeah, I know. I really thought he was going to fail. You must be doing really great work with him. Oh, I didn't have to do anything. He just decided he didn't want to fail and bought a bunch of books off my wish list. I'm not following. Oh, I offer kids extra credit when they buy things off my wish list. Why would you do that? to incentivize them buying things off my wish list. But not every kid's gonna be able to afford that. Well, I'll just have to study harder. That sounds really unfair. Seriously though, who's it hurting? I get what I want, the kids and their parents get what they want. It's a win for everybody. Except for the kids that can't afford it. And what about the kids next year when they don't have that option? Well, that sounds like the next teacher's problem. Gosh, we really need to fix the school systems. Miss Rogers, where were you yesterday? Excuse me? I, as a taxpayer, am holding you accountable. You weren't here yesterday, and I need to make sure that it was for a good reason. Not that it's any of your business, but it was my anniversary, so my husband and I went on a long weekend getaway. You think that's a reason to just up and abandon your students? No one was abandoned. There was a sub here. You have an entire summer break you can take trips on. It is ridiculous that you think you can just not come to work when you actually have it for once. Teachers aren't paid over the summer. It's a little concerning that you as an adult don't understand that, and just like every profession, teachers are allotted sick and vacation days. That does not sound like we're keeping the students' best interest at heart. I'm gonna have to talk to the school board, see if we can change that. I don't get paid enough. Rogers, are there silent letters in the word comb? Comb? Yeah, like you comb your hair. There's a silent letter. Right, see Kyle, it's an L. That's a little harsh. I mean, not everyone's great at spelling. Miss Rogers, he means that literally. He thinks L is the silent letter in comb. It is, calm. The L is silent, like in the name Colby. I sit next to a Colby in math class. Connor, the L isn't silent in Colby. You just said it. Colby. Colm. No, that sounds right, Miss Rogers. It's B. The silent letter in comb is B. Comb? You comb your hair? There's no L in comb! Hey, Rogers, did you see Kevin today? I don't see him till next period. Why? He was wearing all this rainbow stuff, you know, on his shirt. He had necklaces on. Like, is he, you know. Are you asking me if Kevin's gay? Like, it's not a bad word. You can say it. And if he hasn't publicized one way or another, I don't really think it's any of your business. Okay, but like, what should I do? What do you mean, do? There's nothing to do. You don't think I should tell his parents, just in case? No, I don't. Again, it's none of your business. And not only could you be wrong, it could be dangerous. But they're his parents. Like, he's a minor. I'm really concerned you don't see the problem with what you're proposing, because this isn't keeping the student's best interest at heart. Rogers, my child has a B in your class, and we need to change that ASAP. A B's not a bad grade, like he shouldn't be shamed for it, but is he looking for extra credit opportunities? No, he's worked hard enough. I think we should just take these kids back to pre-K and teach them all about sharing. Sharing? Sharing what? Grades. I know Stephanie has a 98 average in this class. Surely she can spare a couple points to boost Connor up to an A. Are you saying you want me to take points from another student and give them to yours? It won't hurt anyone. You can take those 5 points Connor needs for an A from Stephanie. They'll both be at an A, everyone will be happy, and we're teaching these kids about sharing and looking out for each other. You know, if you're so into grade sharing, wouldn't you be more interested in giving another student the 5 points he needs to pass the class? And then he wouldn't have to go to summer school, all because of your generosity. But that's not helpful for Connor's A. So is your priority here to really teach kids about sharing and looking out for each other, or is that a cover-up to give your child a grade he doesn't deserve? Miss Rogers, I think I need to go to the nurse's office. For what? I have burns on my leg. Where did you get burned? Are you okay? I was using the urinal next to Kyle, and he just pulled out a lighter and lit my leg on fire. What? Oh my god, you're such a drama queen! I lit your leg hair on fire, not your leg. Stop being so dramatic all the time. I don't get paid enough. Hi, Miss Rogers. I'm new. The front office told me to come to your class for first period, so... Hi, I'm so glad you're here. What's your name? Oh, Miss Rogers? Yes? Do you have a hairy colon? What? I needed to ask if you have a hairy colon. Do you have a hairy colon by any chance? Oh my god, it's Cologne! It's pronounced Harry Cologne Jr. It's a family name, you uncultured swine! You all know nothing about culture, nothing about... Miss Rogers, I'm really confused. Okay, well, thank goodness, because I thought it was just me. All right, moving on now.